Moments with Kaylin. It's inspiring. Moments with Kaylin. Come on in. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone has enjoyed their Sunday, being able to be with who you want to be. I am sorry for the technical difficulties, but I am on. I apologize for not being on for the last 2 months. It's been hectic with school, extracurricular activities, just everything. But I promise once I start slowing down, I will be on more consistently. So thank you for always being on the lookout, even when I do come on inconsistently, consistently, it doesn't matter. But thank you for just watching. Thank you for everyone who supports me, Inspiring Moments, Kaylin's Caring Connection. And for those who are just there, I am very happy to everyone who continuously goes back and watch the videos. And if you haven't, it's never too late. You can go on the YouTube channel, the Kaylin's Caring Connection YouTube channel, look at past videos from the first time I started all the way up till now, and just see how I've progressed, my journey, everything that's gone on. I am glad. You can also go look at past Kaylin's Caring Connection stuff. You can go check out the website, the Kaylin's Caring Connection website. It will lead you to everything on there. You go on there, you can see the YouTube channel, the Facebook page, a bunch of different things about me and my vision and everything. And that is Kaylin'sCaringConnection.com, spelled KCK, if you don't know already. But that is on there. And like I always do my shout out, please y'all, if y'all have not gone and checked out my mother's website, PriscillaJJohnLouis.com, you can go purchase a caregiver shirt. Her line, it's awesome. I have my shirt, she has hers, always repping that. So if you have not gotten to do that, please go check it out. They're really, really cool and dope. So go look at them, please. And yeah, if you have not seen the title of today's whole spiel, the name of it is Facing Challenges. And I don't really have a reason for choosing it this week. I mean, I really do think, like, at school, I've learned that you're gonna have to, like, because it's the second 9 weeks, all the kids know. Second 9 weeks, you saw what you did in the first 9 weeks, your study habits, you gotta look at things differently, see if you need to change things up. And there were some challenges that I had to face. They weren't huge, but they were, like, many challenges, like with me learning new work or learning new materials. So just in life, there's a lot of things that happens with challenges. There's certain things that can hinder you, can be an obstacle for you, but you don't let that stop you. That is the whole moral of everything. But to break it down, a challenge is a call to take part in something that isn't easy. A challenge is not something, a challenge is there to be it's not something that you've already experienced. It's not going to be something that's easy, you can do quickly. That's the whole point of a challenge. It's an obstacle. It's something to kind of knock you over the edge, or at least attempt to knock you over the edge. But what you do is you keep pushing and you don't allow it to. You keep moving forward, keep doing everything that you've been taught. When you have different things that come in your lives, you can't just give up because something is too hard. If you already know it's hard and that it's going to be hard for you, you have to keep pushing. You have to know that you were created for everything that God has put you on this earth to do. Now, challenges range from big things to small things. It could even just be finishing a math problem, like I said, or it could go up to having to make a difference or do something in the world, and you have a lot on your shoulders. That's like with a lot of things in life, when you're caring for something or when you are taking care of something, there's not going to be easy. It's like let's say, for the analogy, like you have a crop that you are planting. You're going to have to take time to allow it to grow, because at first it starts off as just a seed. All it is going to be a seed unless you water it, put it in sunlight, take care of it. You're going to have things in life, and even when you're going through certain things, it may rain too much, or weeds may come inside where you're planting something. Those are going to be obstacles that come sometimes. And you can't just stop because those are coming. You have to move past them, and you have to be able to go higher than the obstacle. You have to face the challenge. You can't just allow it to break you. Being challenged in life is inevitable. Being defeated is optional. When you're in life, you can make the choice. When you're going through a challenge, you're never going to get away from being in a challenge. Because, God challenges you. You have certain things that He just puts in your life to test you, to see if you're ready, if you're going to use everything He's taught you to be able to put that in action and show that you believe and that you have faith. Sometimes He's going to challenge you with certain things. Everything in life is not going to come easy to you. So don't think you're never going to be challenged, because if it pops up and surprises you, well, surprise, surprise, it's a challenge. You're going to always have challenges in life. And that you don't have to choose to be defeated by it. You can get the challenge, okay? Of course, you get the challenge at first. You're going to need to take some time, think about it, step back. But you don't sit in a place where the challenge is knocking you down constantly. You get defeated and you give up because something is challenging you. You have the decision. You always have a choice to do something. You can choose to be proactive about the situation or reactive. You can choose to give up, or you can choose to persevere and actually face that challenge and go through it. Because what you realize is that challenges make you better. They allow you to become stronger. Even if you make mistakes or you go through certain things, you always learn from something. You learn from a challenge because you know in that situation, oh, this was a little bit challenging for me. It was a little weird for me, but I still made it through, which means I'm stronger than I thought I was. You realize that you are stronger than you ever thought you would be. Be thankful for each new challenge because it will build your strength and character. You may feel like, oh, well, this is too much and I'm getting too many challenges. No, I promise you, it's building you for other things in life. Something small like a challenge or something like an obstacle can be building you for something that has been planned later in your life that you have nothing to know about. And because you've gone through it and you've already faced that challenge, you can use what you've learned to help you in another situation. Challenges build you off like steps, basically. It's like you have step 1, step 2, step 3 to get to that higher goal, that place where you want to be in life. Well, in life, when you're going through certain things, you will have challenges. They can either make you or break you. That's your decision. You don't have to let something defeat you. Be thankful for those things. Because you may just sit there. Don't sit there and complain when God is giving you something. That's a thing to know. If you sit there and complain because it's too hard, or I can't do it, or I don't believe in myself, you're just hindering yourself even more. Think positive. Your mind controls a lot of things in life. I saw this study, because yes, I am that person that reads everything and just looks certain things up. But your mind controls a lot of things. It's like if you are constantly saying that your life is bad and you hate this in life and you hate that, because you have such a negative mindset and you're thinking certain things, that's all your life will ever be. But when you start saying, I'm going to have a great day today, I look beautiful, I'm going to be positive, my life is going to be great. I may not be in the position where it's super great now, but I'm working towards that. If you have that proactive mind, that's you facing a challenge right there. Facing a challenge of not being a negative person. And being able to take the challenge and call just to wake yourself up and realize, even if everyone's going to have problems in their lives. Everyone's going to have challenging times. Some people don't have everything somebody has. But be thankful for the things that you do have. Because not everybody has a chance to have what you have. Whether that's a roof over your head, clothes, you have money that you can access, you have parents that are there for you. Never take anything for granted. Because it can be taken from you. You can easily your life can be changed like that. You don't realize that, but God has the power to change your life quickly. Be thankful for each and every challenge, everything you go through in life, because that will determine how things will go in your life. If you're being thankful for it and you're showing that you appreciate every challenge, because sometimes You're going to go through things. And yes, it will feel hard. But you can't just sit there and say, there's no point in going through with it. I mean, that's already giving up. Like I promise if it was easy, you would do it quickly. But just because something is coming at you and you don't know everything, you have to learn about it. You have to work towards it. You can't just eventually just say, I'm going to know this right off the bat. It's like school. You're not going to know everything your teacher says in the beginning. That's why they take a whole year to get you to the place where you need to learn everything. You start off in a place where you don't know that much, but they build you with lessons and chapters and tests to allow you to get in the place where you need to be to go to the next grade, to go to the next stage. That's like when you're getting things in life, your parents are teaching you things, mentors are teaching you things, they're getting you to that next step in your life. Whether that's going from primary years to elementary years to middle school years, they're building you for everything. Even adult life, you have certain things in your life and it builds you. Be thankful for all of those opportunities. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges. You don't grow in a position where everything that comes to you is easy. You do it right off the bat. Because if you know everything, how will you learn? How will you be able? Because the greatest things in the world were invented and they were thought about and they had challenges. The greatest people, the things we have now, phones, everything that they have, it didn't just come right to them. They had times where trials didn't go correctly, or where certain things, where something wasn't right. They had to make it perfect to the point where they could go on. You're going to have challenges and you're going to have obstacles, but don't stop because those things are coming towards you. You're going to have things that happen, but what happens is if you keep going through those challenges and you get angry and you get upset and just give up, you're not growing. You're staying in a place where you stay in the same spot continuously, in a stationary moment, and you're not going anywhere in life. You're just sitting and waiting for the next new thing to happen. You have to learn from things that happen in life. Life is full of challenges, but these challenges are only given to you because God knows your faith is strong enough to get through them. He wouldn't give you anything that he knew you couldn't handle. Yes, at first it's going to seem hard. Why did this happen to me? You ask that to yourself all the time. Why me? Why this time? Because he knew that you could handle it at this time. You may not think you can, but I promise you he would never put anything in your life that you could not handle. He knew you when he built you. He knew that everything was going to happen for a reason. You have to take certain steps in life. And this is one of my favorite quotes. Difficult roads always lead to beautiful destinations. And you know why? Because in those difficult roads, they have times where they have bumpy roads or where things are unsteady. But the greatest things in the world have places, they have bumpy times to get through. It's like if you're trying to go to Paris or you're trying to go to this luxurious place. You're going to have to take steps to get there. You're going to have to get a passport. You're going to have to fly. There's steps. And they're not always going to be easy. But if you're trying to get to that beautiful destination that you've always designed, that you've had in your head, you're going to have to go through those difficult roads. You're going to have to go through those times where you're challenged and you don't know what's going to happen, but you have to lean on your faith. You're going to have to go through times where you don't know what's going to happen to you the next day, but you're taking a leap of faith. You're believing. You may not see it, but you believe. That is what faith is. You're believing in something that you cannot see. Believe in the fact that you are strong enough and that every challenge that comes your way, you can handle because it was put in your life for a reason. When faced with the challenge, look for a way, not a way out. When you're faced with the challenge, look for an alternative route that you can go through to allow you to face the challenge. Don't just sit here and say, I quit. Drop everything. I don't care anymore. No, that's not going to help you. I'm telling you, it's not. And when you keep quitting at certain things, that's how you're going to build your life up. Everything you get that's challenging, that's hard, you don't work for it. You just quit. Or you get someone else to do it for you. That's not going to build you. You're not going to learn anything. It's not going to allow you to be successful. It's like if your parents, when you're first born, they teach you how to walk. They teach you how to do certain things. Because if they do everything for you, when you get older, how are you going to know how to do it by yourself? How are you going to know how to take care of a family? How are you going to know how to do that unless you go through certain things, through challenges? You go through challenges every day, and sometimes you don't even realize it, and you face them. So small challenges that you face, if you face those, I promise you can face a big challenge. You go through challenges in your life continuously. You had to go through a challenge to be able to learn how to walk. You had to learn how to eat. You had to learn how to write. You had to go through all those challenges, and they weren't always easy. That's why some kids walk later than some walk earlier than some. It depends on where you are. You're going to have challenges that face you. Don't give up. When you're going through, if you're in college or you're in school like me, don't give up when assignments come your way that are hard. Persevere. If you need to take a step away from it just to breathe, gather your thoughts, do that. But don't give up on something. If you're at work, don't give up on an assignment that you've been given. If it's hard or it's challenging to you, take a breather, take a little 5 or 10 minute break, come back to it, gather your thoughts, but don't give up. Everything you were given was there for a reason, and everything in your life was here for a reason, so don't take anything for granted. That is all I wanted to say today. Just face your challenges. During the week this week, try to make sure that you are being thankful for everything in the day. Waking up, be thankful for that. Be thankful for every challenge. You may have certain things that are going on in your life, but they're there for a reason. Tell God thank you. I love you all. If you, like I already said earlier, if you haven't subscribed to the Kaylin's Caring Connection YouTube channel, please go do that. Look at the website and please follow the Facebook page. Please govern everything I've said. Please just keep this in your mind. Think about this, because I promise you it will help you throughout the year. I'm trying to finish this year strong. Kaylin's Caring Connection, we're going to finish this year strong too. I promise I will be up and running soon, so please be on the lookout for that. And I love you all. Have a marvelous, marvelous Monday, and see you next Sunday if the Lord says the same. Bye.